Oh god, how can that lift suddenly stop working? It's so scary. You said coming near the stairs as the elevator suddenly stopped working. Jungkook chuckled softly and took your files and bag that you were holding from your hands. Don't worry, I've got this. Thank you, these stairs feel like they are never ending. You both started to come downstairs while Jungkook was quite enjoying this moment with you. Well, look at it this way. It's a good workout, and besides, I got to spend more time with you. You chuckled and looked at him. Always the positive one, huh? Only when it comes to you. You blushed at his words. You always know how to make me feel better. It's my job, plus I like seeing you smile, he said, winking at you. Well, mission accomplished. So what do you want to do when we get home? Watch a movie? Order some takeout? That sounds perfect. Maybe we can watch that new drama you have been wanting to see. You said, smiling at him while he got surprised. You would watch that with me? Of course, I love spending time with you even if it means sitting through your endless dramas. Jungkook laughed, deal, and I promise to make popcorn. You know how to make popcorn. I know how to make you happy, and that's what matters. You both reached the ground floor and Jungkook held the door open for you. As you stepped outside, he wrapped an arm around your shoulders, pulling you close. Thanks for carrying my stuff. You're my hero. Anything for my girl. You laughed and nodded while you both left the building. Finally, home sweet home. You said, throwing your bag on the table and drop yourself on the couch, finally feeling relaxed. This is the only place that makes me feel at peace. You said, opening your eyes only to see your dear husband looking at you in disbelief. You chuckled softly. Of course, after you, Yogo. He came near you and kissed your forehead. I should be the first one who gives you peace. Now let's get freshened up, we have to watch that drama. Don't forget that we have to cook dinner before that. He nodded. I'll go first and take a shower so that I can start the preparations. You smiled and pecked on his lips. Thank you. He rubbed his nose against yours slightly and stood up straight before walking towards the bedroom, while you chuckled softly. You guys recently got married, although you both know each other for a long time, but it was still an arranged marriage. That's the reason why only within a few months you fell for each other unconditionally. And now you are a happily married couple who love and trust each other. People who sees you do not believe that you are together for only 1 year. Your love bloomed very fast and strong. You came in the kitchen after changing into comfortable clothes and saw him already getting started. He was washing the vegetables while humming a song. You smiled. Look at you, already getting started. Just wanted to make things a little easier for us. Come here and help me with this. You joined him at the counter and started to help him washing the vegetables while you both smiled and giggled at each other. Remember the last time we tried cooking together? We almost burned the kitchen down. You laughed remembering the incident. It was horrified. That was your fault for distracting me with your dance moves. Jungkook grinned. Admit it, you love my moves. Maybe a little. A little. I seem to remember you couldn't stop laughing. Okay, okay, I loved it. Happy now? He smiled. Very much. After dinner, you moved to the living room where Jungkook set up the movie while you made popcorn. Once everything was ready, you both snuggled up on the couch, the comfort of each other's presence making the evening perfect. This is nice, isn't it? Just you, me, and a good drama. You laughed. Yeah, a good drama. It's perfect when it's on television. Believe me, you won't love it when it comes in real. Don't worry, I can handle any drama. You giggled and snuggled closer in his arms as you both watched the drama on the screen. I almost forgot to tell you, there's a reunion with some of my college friends this weekend. I would love for you to come with me. You looked at him. A reunion? That sounds fun. Are you sure you want me there? Of course I want you there. I want to show off the most amazing person in my life. You smiled and hugged him. Well, when you put it that way, how can I say no? Jungkook smiled, pulling you into a hug. Thank you, it means a lot to me. You and Jungkook arrived at the reunion that was held at a cozy restaurant. This was going to be the first time you will meet his friends and you were a little bit nervous. Jungkook held her hand tightly and flashed a soft smile at you. Ready to meet everyone? You nodded, feeling the nervousness slowly fading away as he was with you. He looked around and spotted his friends who were busy laughing and talking. It was quite nostalgic to see everyone after so many years. There they are, let's go. You both walked towards them. As you both finally approached them, all of their heads turned towards you. Look who is here, the star of our college, he said, getting up and pulling Jungkook in a tight hug. It's been ages, you almost forget us, right? Jungkook pulled away and shook his head while the smile was not leaving his face. Is it even possible to forget you guys? They all meet and then also notice you. And who's this lovely lady? Your girlfriend? Jungkook smiled, pulling you closer. Everyone, this is Ryan, my wife. Ryan, these are my college friends, Jimin, Brian, and the rest of the crew. You smiled softly and greeted them, although you're still a bit nervous. Hello everyone, it's nice to meet you all. Wait, you're married? Since when? Yeah, I thought Jungkook was still getting over Hana. Didn't expect this at all. You felt a little uneasy as they brought his ex out of nowhere. We are happily married for a while now and it's not hard when you find the right person. Past is in the past. He said, looking at you, feeling a little guilty that his friends might have made you a little uncomfortable, but you smiled at him. He has shared everything with you so you don't mind what others say. Everyone has a past, even you. Well, it's good to see that. Wine is really beautiful. Jungkook smiled and nodded. She is. Then you both sat with the group as they chit-chatted and remembered their college times and all those nostalgic memories. Jungkook made sure you won't feel out of place as he included you in the conversation from time to time. Jungkook's phone buzzed. He glanced at the screen and frowned. I'm so sorry, I need to take this call. I'll be right back, okay? You smiled and nodded. Go ahead, I'll be fine. Jungkook squeezed your hand and stepped away to take the call. I'll be back quickly. As soon as he was out of earshot, Jimin and Brian exchanged a look, and their looks doesn't look very good. Brian looked at you. So, Vayan, how long exactly you both are married? And we would love to hear how you both met and fell in love. You were a little hesitant but still decided to share as they were all friends with Jungkook. It's been 4 months and we had an arranged marriage. You saw their brows rising and a kind of mocking smiles on their faces. Oh, so it was an arranged marriage. That's why I was thinking because Jungkook is not the type to move on from Hana that easily. He must have told you about his ex-girlfriend, has he? You clearly know they were trying to mock you but you remained silent, playing along with them. Yes, I do almost everything. Brian smirked. So, where did you guys have been after marriage? Must have visited so many places, right? Well, we both are busy, but we'll soon take a long break and we're definitely going to visit some really amazing places. He leaned back on his seat, poking his inner cheek with tongue. So, Wayne, how's it been adjusting to married life with Jungkook? Must be quite a change, considering he was such a mess after Hana. Yeah, I remember him saying how he was never going to get over her. Must be hard filling those shoes. You raised an eyebrow but chose to stay silent. Everyone's journey is different. I think it's less about replacing someone and more about creating a new chapter. I guess still, Hana used to talk about how Jungkook would do these incredible things for her. He never used to wait to find time to visit places with her, just immediate actions. Yeah, Hana always mentioned how Jungkook took her to the most exotic places, spoiled her with gifts. I think he doesn't seem to do that anymore, does he? Jimin smirked. Must be hard knowing you are not getting the same treatment. You remain silent, sipping your drink and watching them with a calm expression. They seem to take your silence as a sign of discomfort. You know, Hana always said Jungkook was the perfect boyfriend, did everything for her. He treated her a lot better, I guess. Finally, you set your glass down and looked at them, a small smile playing on your lips. Are you two done? They looked at you surprised as you finally decided to show them your true personality. It's not about comparing gestures or trying to live up to someone else's expectations. What matters is the genuine connection and mutual respect we share. You know, it's funny you mentioned Hana. I have heard all about how she and Jungkook's relationship ended. She cheated on him with my ex-boyfriend, actually. Small world, huh? Their eyes widened with this new piece of information. He was your ex? You looked at him. Why? Are you surprised? You literally made them speechless. And speaking of my ex, I broke up with him because he was toxic and manipulative. So I think it happened for the best when two toxic people get together. And about expensive gifts and visiting to places. I don't need those to feel valued. What I have with Jungkook is real. It's built on trust, respect and love. Things Hana clearly didn't appreciate. Fran shifted uncomfortably. We didn't mean to. Oh, but you did. You said while your smile turned icy. You mean to make me feel insecure, but here's the thing. I'm confident in who I am and what I bring to this marriage. Maybe you two should focus on finding your own happiness instead of trying to undermine mine. I think you're right. It's the small things that count in the end. He finally realized his mistake. Yeah, and maybe Jungkook has his own ways of showing love now. He says, smiling awkwardly while you smile. Exactly, it's the day-to-day moments that truly build a relationship. And the fact that we are happily married with no toxicity. You're right, Mayan. I'm so sorry for making you feel uncomfortable. Actually, we never thought Jungkook would ever move on, considering how heartbroken he was for years. But I think it doesn't take much time to move on when you are with the right person. You smiled, and our past was kind of similar, so it made our bond even stronger. And we both know everything about each other, even before the marriage, so these things doesn't matter at all. Well, that's good to hear. Just then Jungkook returned looking slightly concerned but quickly brightening up when he saw you. Everything alright here? You smiled up at him. Absolutely, just had an interesting conversation. Jimin and Brian smiled awkwardly as they were a little embarrassed but also happy that you are amazing and no wonder why their friend moved on so easily. Jungkook wrapped an arm around his shoulder, sensing the subtle tension. Good, I'm glad we could come together tonight. You all smiled and finally had your food. After the reunion, you and Jungkook were driving home. The car was filled with a comfortable silence, but Jungkook could sense that you seemed preoccupied. Is everything alright? You seem a bit quiet. Did they say anything to you? You looked at him and shook your head. No, they are pretty amazing. Just had an interesting conversation. They were surprised to learn we are married. Yeah, I guess a lot of people still thinks I'm hung up on Hannah. You smiled slightly. They also mentioned how you used to be really extravagant with Hannah. I could tell they were trying to see if I measured up. Jungkook frowned, clearly bothered. I'm sorry if they made you feel uncomfortable. You shook your head. No, it's fine. I just wanted to let you know that I'm not worried about living up to anyone else's expectations. I'm happy with what we have. Jungkook took your hand in his while his expression softened. I know. I want you to know that what we have is real. I'm not comparing you to anyone or holding you to some standard. You squeezed his hand, smiling warmly. I know that and I appreciate it. I just wanted to make sure you knew that I'm confident in our relationship, no matter what others might think. Jungkook smiled, feeling relieved. I'm glad to hear that. I love you for who you are, not for how you compare to anyone else. And I always love you more and more. You smiled. And I'm going to take it all again and again. You both chuckled softly and drove home feeling loved and comfortable with each other.